So the first thing we should do is we should create a function that returns a promise. So should return a new promise. Very simple. The function should have one parameter, success message. The promise should resolve after 1 second. So we need to be able to resolve and set timeout. Resolve success message after 1 second. When you resolve the promise, it should be resolved with the success message parameter. And that's what we did right here. And then we can create promise success. Woohoo! But then so we get the result there. Open this in Chrome, and then we get success printed out after a second. Next thing, call the function with an argument. We just did that. Now add the possibility for the promise to also reject. So give the function a new parameter, error message. So new parameter, error message, and when the promise is rejected, it be rejected with the error message. So let's just comment this out and then test that reject works, which we need to take in up here. So reject with the error message. That means that we should now have the option for catching this thing. So now it just fails all the time. Then we should add a third parameter, should reject. If should reject is true, then the promise returned from the function should reject. So this. If not, it should resolve. So this. Then we can pass in so false, it should not reject, and we get success every time we refresh. If we change it to true, then we get the error every time we refresh. So yes, next up we have exercise 4. For step 2 here, after the battery level has been gotten, fetch the movies from this API. There we go, internet again. And by API, they basically means you can call this URL and you'll get a bunch of JSON back. And then you should just log out the movies and make sure to use chaining between these things, like I've shown you previously. Okay.